What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all feeling today, y'all? Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all hear me good? The mic should be better this time. If not, we can fix that, y'all. How y'all feeling today? Am I heard? Am I heard? I don't know if I'm heard, so y'all gotta let me know. How y'all feeling today, though? We got the Indiana Fever taking on the Sparks today. Am I heard? Can you guys hear me today? What's up? What's up? All right, seems like I'm heard. It seems like I'm heard. It seems like we're sounding good right now, y'all. What's up, C Myth? What's up, C Myth? I'm heard. Good to see you in here, Eric. Good to see you in here, Eric, man. What's up? What's up, Barbara? What's up, y'all? Steven, loud and clear. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Y'all see, I'm using the mic that I usually use in all my videos today. Now, my webcam is trash right now. This is the webcam that like comes on my MacBook. For some reason, the past two lives, they haven't been letting me use my regular webcam, but it is what it is. Hopefully, you guys don't care about how I look. We're watching the game anyway. Is Carter drunk again? What up, Ra? No, Carter's not drunk again. I was never drunk, never been drunk. I'm not a drunkard. that's, that's an interesting question. Cool. Sounds amazing. Great, Eric. Great, great, great. Great, y'all. Caitlin Clark's not gonna be playing today. For everybody who's wondering, we're pretty confident she's gonna play the next game based on what Chrissy Sides has been. I said Chrissy Sides. That's funny. Based on what Stephanie White has been saying, Caitlin Clark probably will play in the next game. I think the main reason why she's not playing currently is because Caitlin Clark does not want to play with the minutes restriction. And I think that what they're kind of getting at is the fact that she can play if she wanted to, but she just does not want to play with a minutes restriction. And I do have some unsweet tea here, y'all. Don't mind it. Don't mind the Chick-fil-A cup. I love your commentary. Good to see you in here, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Watching you from Zurich. Wow, wow, wow. All the way out. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's good to see you in here, Michael. And we're all here to watch the Fever. Hi, Carter from IA. What's IA? What's IA? I'm not too good with the acronyms. It's good to see you in here, Vicky, though. It's good to see you in here, Vicky. Eric McDonald starting tonight. Yeah, good things happen when Eric McDonald starts. And good things happen when the Fever push the pace in transition, y'all. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. If I turn my head a little bit and I continue talking, do I still sound fine? Because like this is where I'm gonna be. So do I need to move the mic? Do I sound fine like this? Y'all let me know. What's up, Lindy? What up, Lindy? What's up? What's up? Iowa. Oh, Iowa. Wow. I'm done. Cool. That's super cool. Watching from Iowa. That's super cool. I'm sure a lot of you guys are from Iowa, huh? Caitlin Clark fans in here. All right, sounds good. Sounds all good. Let's go. Yes, that's great. That's great that the mic is not giving us trouble. The webcam will have to come along another time. We'll have to figure that out. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just StreamYard, y'all. And let me put the comments on the screen. That's just StreamYard, but that's besides the point, y'all. The Indiana Fever playing against the Sparks tonight. And I actually want to pull up the stats so we can just have a little bit of a post game, breakdown, a little bit of an analysis because I wanted to get on here earlier, but I was having the technical difficulties with the webcam. But the last time we played the Sparks, we lost by 10 points. That was a failed game from the Indiana Fever, a game where the Fever had the lead early on and they just like choked it. But in that game, if you go back and look at what was working for the Fever, it was Kelsey Mitchell having 20 points on 7 for 16 shooting, 4 for 9 shooting from the 3-point line. This was probably like one of her first good games. We also had Natasha Howard having 13 points, so the paint was kind of open for Natasha. Lexi Hull had 6 points, though. She didn't score the ball as much. Sydney Colson started this game. Ari McDonald came off the bench, but Ari had 14 in this game. And so last time we played against the Sparks, we did have trouble with Azura Stevens. She had 23 points in that game. So a couple things for the Fever is you want to have good defense. We got a $10 donation already from RT, Nana. Just Nana. Thank you so much, Nana, for the $10. My favorite commentators. Greetings from Georgetown, Kentucky. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for being here, Nana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $10. God bless you. We're going to have a great stream today, guys. Thanks so much for blessing me. God bless you. Yes, always good to see you in here, y'all. What up, Matthew? Good to see you in here, Matthew and Carrie. But as I was saying, y'all, we got to focus on the defense. The Fever's interior defense has not been bad over the last couple games. You haven't seen too many blunders, haven't seen too many wide open layups. So we got to continue that. And then we also want to continue playing with like, the swarming mentality defensively. The swarming mentality. We're swarming everything. And let me D&D. Y'all don't want to hear my notice. We definitely want to make sure we're swarming and things of that nature, y'all. And then on the other end, we want to get it down low into the paint, and we want Ari McDonald to get off to a good start. That's what I'm looking for. Defense is key with the fast pace. Yes, exactly, Lindy. Exactly, Lindy. That's exactly true because, we were looking at it in the last video. If you guys didn't see it, you should watch it. But, we were talking about how the Indiana Fever are able to get out in transition because they're getting stops. When you get stops, then you're enabled to play fast. It's not like let's play fast. No, it's let's get stops and then we'll play fast. And so the Fever have to be able to get defensive stops, and they've been getting defensive stops. What's up, Rudy? What's up, Rudy? Let's do this. Yes, aloha, aloha. Let's do this, y'all. It's going to be a good win today. Indiana Fever defense has been so good. They're finally playing physical like how other teams play them. Yes, that is a big thing. They're playing physical, and that's something I didn't really touch on in my last video. You guys touched on it in the comment section. I saw some interviews. Like, apparently that's been the big thing. And just from observing, you really don't see that, but the players can really feel the physicality from the Indiana Fever. So we got to keep that up. Being physical is something that doesn't really get talked about enough. I don't talk about it enough. But it's really something that matters. Like when you're playing physical, and then, obviously the refs have a lot to do with that because a lot of the reason the Fever haven't been playing physical is because they get called for the cheap fouls, right? But if you're allowed to play physical without getting fouls called on you, then that's a really good way of getting the defense out of the zone, or getting the offense that you're playing against out of the zone when you're on defense. So being physical and, touching all over the other team, that's, I could have worded that better. I'm sorry, but that's definitely something that you want to continue on, y'all. And yeah, y'all. I'm very excited for Caitlin Clark to be back. She'll definitely be back on Wednesday. From what I'm examining and from what I'm seeing, like I don't know if you guys watch Robin Ludenberg, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but I saw his tweet. Like a lot of people on Twitter are expecting Caitlin Clark to go ahead and come back in the next game. And I think she could have played in this game as well. From basically just from what Steph was saying, it seemed like Caitlin Clark is ready to play. The only reason she's not playing is because Caitlin Clark would rather play without a minutes restriction, which is fair because Caitlin Clark is not a player who's ever really played at the highest level with the minutes restriction. She's always been playing like the entirety of the game, even back to Iowa. So, minutes restriction for Caitlin Clark probably isn't the way to go. So I'm actually cool with that. It makes sense. And then, like, you obviously don't want her playing while she's kind of injured anyway. And minutes restriction is, like, kind of injured. So, yeah. She'll be back, though, soon, y'all. So if everybody's wondering, like, where's Caitlin Clark and you're not on Twitter and you don't know, she'll probably be back next game. She could have been back this game, but she's healthy. She's definitely healthy. And they're probably just being a little bit more cautious. And sorry if I sniffle, y'all. I've been outside today. Have I been outside today? Yeah, I've been outside today. I'm outside every day. Yeah, the allergies, the sinuses, all of that. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem. Dondas is playing for Brazil. Yeah, Dondas is playing for Brazil, y'all. I saw that she kind of got injured down there, and she came back in the second half. But, y'all, hey, she better be careful. It would be a real shame if she got injured, y'all. It would be a real shame. I mean, because she kind of got injured a little bit. She might be playing a little too hard. Save the heart playing for the Indiana Fever. Hopefully Dondas is well. I heard she came back into the game, though. Caitlin Clark is not faking her injury. No, she's not faking her injury. But she definitely could be back by now. She's just being extra cautious, which makes sense because she came back and then she got injured again. Could she play? Yes. Does she want to play? No. Apparently it's on Caitlin Clark. From what Steph is saying, it's on Caitlin Clark. She doesn't want to be out there with the minutes restriction. Most players do play with the minutes restriction. And they don't care about being extra cautious. If it's been a while, like they're just coming back, minutes restriction. But Caitlin Clark wants to play, y'all. She wants to play. And she wants to play the full game. She's playing today in the semifinals, I think. Wow, okay. Wow. Interesting. So hopefully she can get the win out there. So all the Fever players' morale can be going up congruently, or incongruency is what I meant to say, because the Fever are going to get this win today. I'm feeling it. What's up, Angela? Y'all ready for the game today? I want to see more Polar Bear Aliyah Boston. I don't want to see Mufasa Aliyah. I want to see Polar Bear Aliyah. Over here, we like polar bears more than we like lions. If you know, you know. If you watched, you watch. We don't want that Mufasa stuff down low in that paint. We want that Polar Bear Aliyah Boston get down into the paint, kind of like they're showing on the screen right now. If you're seeing the highlights, getting down low into the paint, putting your body into the defense and going up and over with it. That is what we want to see from Aliyah Boston on today. Last 5 games, she's averaging 22 on 61% field goal shooting, 8.2 rebounds, could be more, 2.4 assists. That was not bad. That could be more. She has shown herself to be a better playmaker than 2.4 assists. And there's just some games where she's not getting assists, but like she can be a player that can get you 5 assists. So all those things are great for Aliyah Boston. She's been great over the past few games, y'all. What up, Sir Jax? Good to see you in here. Game time, indeed, y'all, indeed. What's up? Bazil. It's good to see y'all in here. Mufasa, aka Nalissa Smith. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I didn't mean anything negative about that comment, y'all. It wasn't a racial remark. I'm black. I've got hair like that. People don't take it out of context. I'm just saying the hair is tan. She like Mufasa. You know, I'm not picking on her hair. She could make the hair better than that. There was times where the hair looked better than what it looked like in the last game, y'all, as the game is starting. She got to work on that. No joke, y'all. As we're at the top of the key here is the LA Sparks getting down low into the paint. Aliyah Boston playing defense here. And the Sparks missed their first 3-point shot at the top of the key, y'all. No good at all. And we're going the other way, y'all. Indiana Fever starting off with some good defense. Ari McDonald pushing it up the court here, y'all. We're getting into it. Here's Ari McDonald. Here's Kelsey Mitchell coming off a screen. Doesn't shoot the mid-range jump shot. She goes down to Aliyah Boston in the polar bear. Misses the first one. Begin to the rebound. Oh, misses that one. I said polar bear because I thought she was going to go to work. Maybe I should wait to use that. But she doesn't go up with that one. We want the aggression, though. We want the beast aggression from Aliyah Boston down in that low post. I like the 2 attempts early. She just got to make the layups, y'all. As here's Alyssa Smith, top of the key. Alyssa Smith down low in that low post. I said Alyssa Smith. Oh my gosh, y'all. Natasha Howard makes the layup. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm stuck in last year. I said Chrissy Size. Now I said Alyssa Smith. I'm sorry. Natasha Howard. That was a good layup, though, from Natasha, y'all. A beautiful layup from Natasha. Just going to work on the low post. As we miss that 3-point shot for the Sparks, they do get the offensive rebound. That's not a good sign early on. We got to secure the rebound. But the Sparks are a little bit of a bigger team than the Aces. A little bit bigger. They got Azira Stevens. They got some big players. They got some big players. Don't you ever lie on my name like that ever again, Matthew. You know we love you around here, but don't lie on my name like that, man. I don't love another. Oh, man. I always give her a hard time, man. As here's Ari McDonald, top of the key, or really at the wing, and she draws the foul, y'all. She draws the foul, y'all. Here's Ari McDonald coming off a screen here, making the pass to Aliyah Boston. Mid-range jump shot. Bang that one. Bang that one home. We know you love the mid-range jump shots. Shoot them. That's what I like to. I mean, that's what we've been talking about. That's what I like to see. Like, you got a wide open shot, take it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's simple, y'all. It's simple. Like, as we get down low into the paint, good defense from Kelsey Mitchell here. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. She put her hands up, but I mean, the personnel isn't there. She's a little too small down there. Let's be realistic. Here's Kelsey coming off the screen here, getting it over to Ari McDonald for 3, and she misses that one. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it goes out. Good effort from Lexi Hole on the rebound attempt. She doesn't end up with it. And they missed that layup on the other end, y'all. I'm checking the box score so I can get these names for the Sparks players, y'all. I'm always not knowing the names of the other team's players. I got to learn them. As they're inbound on the ball, Kelsey Plum's going to be throwing it in here. They get it in. The Sparks do. Azira Stevens misses that one. That's good defense from the Fever. And here's Natasha Howard going the other way. Natasha, get it down low to AB. AB, big time bear in the paint. It's not a negative term. I just mean beastly. She's a beast down there. That's what I mean. A paint beast. Maybe I should say beast instead of saying bear. No, she's a polar bear, man. I like it. I like the comparison. Aggressive. As we give up a layup on the other end, y'all. Here's Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald coming off a screen here, getting down low into the paint. Big time layup. All right, we're attacking the paint here early on. You've seen Alyssa Smith, Aliyah Boston, and now you've seen Ari McDonald, get down low. We've got some layups. Did I say Alyssa Smith? I meant to Natasha Howard. Did I say Alyssa Smith again? Oh my gosh. We're going the other way, y'all. Did I say that again? What's up with me today? Oh, maybe I do love Melissa. No, I don't. I promise. I'm glad she's gone. Matthew, we don't want her here. And look at this take from Ari. You see her push into Kelsey Plum here to get that layup, y'all. Y'all saw that replay? That is big time. As we get another layup at the cup. So the paint is wide open. We've seen 4 different players get layups. That's Kelsey Mitchell on that one. 4 different players get a point-blank layup at the cup so far in this game. So we're in a good place right now, y'all. Carter, dear, can we point out that most, maybe not all polar bears are white? Black bear. No. Black bear's crazy. I'm gonna get cut. Oh man. That's funny. We'll think about it. Any recommendations that's not offensive? Because some people get their feelings hurt. As Kelsey Plum hits that 3 in the corner, y'all. For everybody joining, polar bear is supposed to be Aliyah Boston because she's a beast in the paint. Here's Kelsey Mitchell coming off a screen here. Kelsey Mitchell getting into Lexi Hole. Lexi Hole for 3. Do it to him. She missed it. I was ready to get hyped. She missed it. We'll get that one back, though. We'll get that one back, y'all. All right, it's 10-9. Rickey Jackson's getting to the free throw line in favor of the Fever. The score is 10-9 or 10-10 now. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here. Rickey Jackson's getting another free throw, a chance to take the lead here, y'all. Indiana Fever about to go the other way. I want to see more attack in the paint because early on, attacking the paint has been working for the Indiana Fever. Here's Ari McDonald getting it up to Natasha Howard. Kelsey Mitchell stopping, getting down low. Ooh, do it to him. Ooh. Kicking it over. Here's Natasha Howard. Natasha getting down low. Step through. And the defensive help comes. And they're going to call foul. I was scared they were going to call travel there. If they would have called travel, I would have complained. But they made the right call by calling foul. That was a foul. Probably could have been a jump ball as well. Probably could have been a jump ball, y'all. Why does Howard look so weak when she does that? She's not very strong. That's not how she scores. As here is Ari McDonald getting the ball over to Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard getting it over to Lexi Hole. Lexi Hole coming off a screen. Lexi Hole. Ari McDonald, do it to him, please. Okay, they're missing when I say do it to him. Maybe I need to go back to the don't do it to him. And then it'll go in. You know what I mean? No. But we got to get those. Good shot from Ari McDonald. I like the aggression so far as we give up a layup at the cup. No good. 13-10 in favor of the Sparks now. 5 minutes to go here, just over 5 minutes. And there was a foul called on the Sparks. Victoria said, when is Caitlin Clark coming back? Probably Wednesday. She could have been back today, is what we're all led to believe based on what Steph White had to say. Apparently, Caitlin Clark does not want to play with a minutes restriction. Victoria, she does not want to play. As Kelsey Mitchell for 3-point jump shot, she misses that one. Big rebound from Aliyah Boston. Big take and one. Big polar bear stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's beastly in the paint, y'all. Beastly in the paint. And one. Offensive rebound led to points. Big time. But to finish, yeah, Caitlin Clark will be back. She'll be back shortly. She just doesn't want to play with the minutes restriction. She could be back now. Caitlin's the kind of player who wants to, if she's going to play, she want to play the whole game. You know what I mean? But that was big time from Aliyah Boston, y'all. Getting offensive rebounds is a big thing for this Indiana Fever team. Just rebounding, generally for this team is big time because, the Fever defense has been bad besides the past 2 games. Past 2 games, the defense has been like playoff contender level. But before then, the defense for the Fever has been pretty mid-level to low level, right? But a big part of it is like getting rebounds because even when we do get stops, if we don't get rebounds when we get to stop and then we give them another opportunity, that's giving them more opportunities to kill us defensively. You know what I mean? So when you actually get the stop, then big things happen if you can, corral the rebound and you can go the other way with it. Because it doesn't matter if you get 10 stops in a row. If you miss all 10 of the rebounds, the 11th stop, they get the offensive rebound and they go up with it, or the 11th attempt. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, but we gotta get those rebounds. We're doing that well right now. As good as the defense has been, I would say that the rebounding has been up to par. I love your excitement, which makes me excited. Carrie, I'm here. We're here. We're here for the fever. You're excited. I'm excited. We're all excited, Carrie. Let's do this. Good to see you in the chat, Carrie. So the defense seems lost. Am I wrong? Yeah, no, this game, the defense has, this game so far, there's been a little bit of, yeah, but it's early on. We'll see. Last two games, the defense, especially the last game, like the Lynx game, the defense was good. It wasn't as good as it was in the Aces game. The Aces game, the defense, I think, was like really up there. We'll see if that continues on in this game. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. But the defense has been good so far. We're getting rebounds. That offensive rebound from Aliyah Boston was big time, y'all. Big time. We got to continue attacking the paint. You've seen Kelsey Mitchell, Ari McDonald, Natasha Howard, Aliyah Boston. All those players have gotten layups at the cup so far in this game. So why not go towards it? Why not attack that as we go on in the game? Because so far it's been working. But yeah. ATKK said, I would love Azira Stevens on the fever. Hey, I think we all would. That would not be bad. I don't know what her interior defense is looking like though. They're allowing us to get a lot of layups in the paint. But she'd be great. She'd be great. She'd be great offensively like that. I mean, pair her next to Aliyah Boston, and we're talking. Coach Carter, great movie. If you haven't seen it, no. If you guys want to see me in full effect, go watch Coach Carter. Angela, to answer your question, that's where I got all my basketball knowledge. Doing what Coach Carter did, obviously in the movie. That was me, Coach Carter. I am Coach Carter. That's where I got all my talents from. And Aliyah Boston does make the free throw, y'all. All right, y'all. We're going the other way. We're going the other way. 13. No, we're not. We're staying here. We're staying here. My bad. 13-13 or 13 up. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this game, y'all. We got to get some stops and keep attacking the paint. And here comes Sydney Colson replacing Ari McDonald. Let's see what Sydney Colson can do today. She's got the hair all nice in a ponytail today. So maybe we're going to see a more refined play from her. She hasn't been bad in the last couple games, though. She's been very good over the past 5 to 6 games. As we're giving up a quarter 3-point jump shot, and we don't get the offensive rebound or the defensive rebound. They get the offensive rebound. They kick it out to the corner. Azira Stevens for 3, and she makes that one. That is exactly what we were just talking about. If you're not getting the rebound, then even if you get a stop on the first play, then you're allowing them to have another opportunity to kill you. You got to cut all that out by getting the rebound. As important as the defense is, the rebounding might be more important. As we're kicking it over, Sophie Cunningham back to Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson, don't do it to him. She did. She did it to him. All right, that's it then. I got to say, don't do it to him, and then you will. See, we want what we don't ask for, and what we ask for, we don't want. That's what we're here about. As Kelsey Plum makes the good pass to the big man. Easy layup for the Sparks, 18-16 in favor of the Sparks here, just under 4 minutes to go. Oh, and what a move from Sydney Colson in the 3 to Sophie Cunningham. She missed it. What a move. That was such a beautiful move. Did you guys see the fake hesitation? She faked like she was going to hand it off and took it into the paint. We want that one back. That was a beautiful play from Sydney Colson. And we got to get a stop here. Here's the Sparks. Off the pump fake, Kelsey Plum for the hook shot layup attempt. That was interesting. A Brandon Pajemski type of layup. Misses that one. We're going the other way. Here's Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard getting down low into the paint for the layup at the cup. Misses that one, but she draws the foul. Sir Jack said Sid should have laid it in. Yeah, that might not have been a bad idea. No, seriously, that might not have been a bad idea. Man. Maybe she didn't trust herself to finish the clip. She knew she had a clip. I'm sure of it. The way even she threw the pass, like that was a clip. You weren't able to hold on to that one, y'all. And we missed the first free throw if we're Natasha Howard. Still 18-16 in favor of the Los Angeles Sparks. Let's see if we can cut it to 1 here with 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in this game, y'all. Y'all feeling good about this one so far? I'm feeling good about this one. Like, we're down. We missed both free throws. We're down right now. The defense isn't looking too good, but the offense is looking cool. We got to get there defensively, though. We got to get there defensively. The last 2 games, you haven't played really any sizey players. So as good as the defense is. Oh, and what a steal from Sophie Cunningham. We're going the other way here. Sophie Cunningham kicking it to Kelsey Mitchell in transition. Kelsey Mitchell pulling it out. Oh, don't do it to him, Kelsey. Don't do it to him. She did it to him. She did it to him. She did it to him. Kelsey Mitchell does not like me. None of these Fever players like me. Whatever I asked them for, they gave me the opposite. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. 19-18 in favor of the Fever now as Kelsey Plum gets up a 3-point jump shot. She misses that one. The Fever get the rebound. Big rebound from Aliyah Boston. We're going the other way. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. And she draws the foul. That's got to be transition take. Transition take. What a move from Kelsey Mitchell. Pulling it out to the 3-point line. 1 dribble, 3-point jump shot. Yo, that is the sweet spot for Kelsey. She dribbles it 1 time into her shooting pocket, and it's in. That's what she loves to do. Either 1 dribble into the shooting pocket or off the catch. They didn't call a take foul. That should have been a take foul. Here's Kelsey Mitchell, mid-range jump shot. Misses that one. Here's Rakia Jackson kicking it over. Azira Stevens. Over to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum getting down low into the paint. Good defense from the Fever. No foul call. Should have been a foul. Probably should have been a foul on Sydney Colson. They're not going to call that one. Here's Sophie Cunningham for the 3 on the other side. Misses that one. Aliyah Boston gets the rebound, though. Aliyah Boston. That, I don't like that one. I would have liked the kick out to Sophie. As we force a miss. I like the aggression from Aliyah Boston. That could have been a kick out, though. It's all good, though. We're going the other way. We're going the other way. No points off that blunder for the other side. And are we going to call timeout? We're calling timeout, y'all. Game break. So 1 minute and 53 seconds. Or are we calling timeout? I'm a little confused. No, they call it tech. Or what's going on? We're going the other side? What just happened, y'all? Timpson's coming in. If you guys are just tuning in, y'all, I got a little bit of sinus going on, so hopefully it doesn't affect the stream too much, y'all. Let me know. Let me know if it's bothering you. Here's Rakia Jackson getting down low into the paint. Oh, what a move. She misses that one, though. I didn't know she had that in her bag. Good shot from Rakia Jackson. She just missed it. Here's Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson kicking it over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell dancing. Hold on. Prance with me. Prance with me. She missed it. Good attempt. We got to finish our layups, though, y'all. We got to finish our layups as we're getting down and dirty. Sophie Cunningham's always going to do that. She's going to go for the loose balls, y'all. She's going to go for the loose balls, y'all. They called a foul. They called a foul on who? I'm a little lost, y'all. I'm still confused why the Sparks got the ball in the last play. I still don't know exactly what happened because I'm not listening to the commentators. But that was good hustle from Sophie Cunningham forcing that jump ball. That's what Sophie does. Like, and she's gonna do that every single game. She's gonna play with hustle and play with defensive intensity every single game. When she's making 3-point jump shots, that's when she reaches the next level. Because like someone like Lexi Hull, I would rather have out there over a Sophie Cunningham at the end of the game when you're closing it. But then like Sophie Cunningham like reaches that level when she's actually hitting her shots. As we got Michael with the $5 dono. Thank you so much, Michael. Can't get YouTube TV on vacay in Euro, so you're my ticket. Wow. Appreciate you so much, Michael. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're tuning into the stream. It's good to see you here. God bless, Michael. Thank you so much for the donation. As we get the jump ball, Kelsey Mitchell getting down low, kicking it out. Sophie Cunningham sidestepping down into the paint, drawing the foul. And we're in the bonus, so that's 2 easy free throws from the Indiana Fever. So even if you're not able to get a layup at the cup, you're able to draw contact and get to the free throw line. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. 20 to 18 in favor of the Fever. 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go in this game. My game is just a tad bit behind here. I need to go back live. A tad bit behind here. As we get the rebound, we're going the other way here. Sparks are going the other way. Here's Rakia Jackson coming off a screen here, getting down low into the paint, kicking it over to the corner. 3-point jump shot. Misses that one. Oh, she makes it. I lied to y'all. She made it. That's 21 to 20 in favor of the Sparks now. So the Indiana Fever offense has been pretty good. The defense could use a little bit of help so far. And here's Kelsey Mitchell shooting the mid-range jump shot. Misses that one. But Timpson getting the rebound, going back up with it. Don't do it to him, Timpson. She misses it, but that's not Fever ball. It's all from Timpson. I love the hustle, though, to get the offensive rebound. I love that. I love that a lot. Even though she missed it, like, that was big time for the Rook. I mean, she's humongous. Gigantic, even. You know, she's going to be able to do that if you give her playing time. What a swat from Michaela. What a block. Are you serious? Give me that. Michaela Timpson with the big block on the other side. Okay. I like that. Is Van Loo stepping back for 3? Oh, type of shot was that? She got that in her bag. She missed it. Does she make that usually? Type of shot was that? That's a Caitlin Clark type shot. Wow, we're going the other way, y'all. Michaela Timpson with the big block. I'm loving it. Sorry, I'm sounding like Elmo right now, y'all. I'm going to chill out. Here's Kelsey Mitchell with the 3-point. Oh, what a shot from Kelsey Mitchell. And they're going to shoot a shot at the end here. The Sparks miss it. We end off the quarter with the lead. I'm feeling good. 23 to 21 in favor of the Fever, y'all. Big block from Michaela Timpson, leading to the momentum on the other side. Kelsey Mitchell going berserk over the past. I mean, she is right now, since Caitlin Clark has been out, the best guard in the WNBA by far. No Caitlin Clark, is Kelsey Mitchell. When Caitlin Clark comes back, probably on Wednesday, they are, in fact, the best backcourt in the WNBA. They will go down as probably the best backcourt in WNBA history. These two players, the shot making, when they're on, like obviously Caitlin Clark has been in a slump, right? And then Kelsey Mitchell started off the season in a slump, and we've seen her finally get into her June groove. It took till the end of June, but she got into that groove that she always gets into at the end of June, at the end of this June, right? But the thing is, when they're actually making shots, like if you go back to that Liberty game where Caitlin Clark had 3 logo bombs in the span of 38 seconds, like there's nobody in the WNBA who makes shots of the level that they can make shots, especially with the efficiency that they make them. Like Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark will have 30 points in a game, right? But they're shooting it over 50%. And so you see some insane shot making in the WNBA from like an Enrique Agumbawale, but she's like wildly inefficient. Like it's not just like a inefficiency, it's like a wild inefficiency. It's not just like 44% from it's like 36, 37, 38% from the field. It's just very inefficient. And so that like there's some players who can make some crazy shots, but can you shoot as much as Caitlin and Kelsey shoot? And then can you make as many shots as they make? That's the question. Carter, Kelsey Mitchell and Enrique have basically the same stats. That over the season. I'm assuming you're talking about over the season, but Kelsey's been in a slump. If you go back to like her being in her groove, like if you take like, you got to take like Kelsey Mitchell in her groove and compare that to Enrique Agumbawale. Because when Kelsey Mitchell starts off the season, she's always bad. Every single year, she's always been bad. So like the stats, like she's been efficient lately. Way more efficient than Enrique. Unless I'm wrong. Unless Enrique has been very efficient this year. I wouldn't know. But from what I've seen from Enrique so far this year, she's been trash. So like if you take like the last 5-6 games from Kelsey Mitchell, which is like the Kelsey Mitchell you remember from last year, and compare that to Enrique, it's not really a question. It's not a question. Like Enrique is way less efficient. You're really behind the stream. You should reload real quick. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. No, Enrique's been bad this year. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've watched a lot of Wings games, but I haven't watched all of them, so I wouldn't know. Like if she had a good game last game, I wouldn't have known. I'm trying to get into more WNBA watching, y'all. Um, I say I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm lying to you. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I want to mentally get myself there. When I mentally like set myself to do it, then I will, and then like it'll make the content a little bit better because I'll have more knowledge of everything going on. I have broad knowledge, but like I'm not watching all the games, and I want to like become that guy who just watches all the game, even if I'm not covering the teams, just to know what's going on. Um, Yo, I'm still behind. I think my stream is just behind a little bit right now, so nothing I can really do about it. Here's Ari McDonald kicking it over to Sydney Colson, over to Natasha Howard, and she misses that one. We're going the other way, y'all. Here's Kelsey Plum coming off a screen, kicking it to the corner, getting down low into the paint, layup at the cup, no good. Rebound for the Fever. We're going the other way. Here's Ari McDonald, corner. Colson down low to Natasha. Natasha, the footwork, impeccable. Layup, misses. Big time. I love it. The rebound and the putback, I love it. The paint's been wide open for the Fever. Like every single paint shot's just going down. Obviously, we're getting some sprinkled crazy shots from Kelsey Mitchell so far, but like the paint has been what the Fever need to continue going to in this game because the paint has been open. It's just been open. And we foul. Michaela Timpson fouls. You might see that a lot with Michaela because she's an amazing shot blocker, and an amazing interior defender. So you might see a lot of fouling as she tries to become more aggressive because early on, like we've seen her get the blocks and get the steals, but like outside of using her wingspan defensively interior wise, Michaela's like pretty bad at like holding her ground because she is kind of small and kind of frail. If you're playing against like a John Cole Jones, like it's gonna work you, right? So she's obviously trying to be more physical to kind of cut that out. I'm sure they're in her ear telling her about that. And as she does that, being more physical might get her some more fouls. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I'm speculating, but you might see a little bit of that. You might see her get into foul trouble. It might not affect you too much though, because she's not playing more than probably like 20 minutes in a game. So if you get 6 fouls in 20 minutes, then that's on you. If Sylvie Cunningham misses the 3-point jump shot, and we're going the other way, y'all. They get it down low. Azira Stevens for the layup. Good. That was amazing. You saw how they gave up the layup there. You got to get the rebound. But on the first shot, you saw how Timpson affected that, just using her wingspan. And it's like if you ever played NBA 2K, it's like the intimidator badge on NBA 2K. It's like just being big and being an intimidator as Timpson gives up the layup on the other end. What a shot by KK. Oh, she in it today. Oh, she in a groove. Getting blocks defensively, stopping, not even if it's not showing up on the box score, she's stopping other players from scoring by just affecting it, getting the layups up. I'm liking it. As the Fever give up another layup, though, we're scoring, but for every score, our defense is looking really bad today. So for all the Fever defenses here, y'all, it was a couple games, but we still have problems, and everything we've been talking about on this channel is still there. Just so far in this game. The effort has been better even in this game though. Like the swarming defensively has been better, but like personnel interior wise, like not having sizey players and the switches, that stuff still needs work. I mean, 2 games isn't going to change everything we've seen so far this season from the Fever. It's just not. And here's Kelsey Plum coming off a screen, y'all. I'm behind a little bit. Hopefully at halftime we can really do something about it. I tried to refresh it, y'all. I'm still behind though. I look at my screen and I see the box score is ahead of where I'm at in the game. But I did refresh it, and this is still where I'm at. Here is Sylvie Cunningham, Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson for 3. Bang! What's up, Heather? What are we doing right now? This Fever team is looking great. Offensively amazing. We got to get some stops, though. Here's Kelsey Plum getting down low. KK playing defense. Amazing defense from KK. They're going to call blocking foul, though? I feel like KK got to the... No, she didn't. She didn't. I'm lying. I saw the bump. That was good defense, though, from KK. Just... All right, let's see it again. Yeah, she kind of went into her a little bit. That was a good defense, though. All right. Here's KK playing interior defense. And they call a foul. I don't even know where the foul is there. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. I mean, she's holding her ground right now. This is good defense, but she's fouling. That's exactly what I was talking about 30 seconds ago. For everybody who just joined, what I was just saying was that KK, as she ups her intensity defensively, she might get into some foul trouble. And she's got a couple so far in this game. What's up, Semba? Good to see you in here. All right, we get the rebound. Missed free throws. 30-26 in favor of the Fever right now on my screen, y'all. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Here's Sylvie Cunningham. And they call a foul. Don't mind me. I'm just drinking some unsweet tea. I'm usually a water merchant. This time I got some unsweet tea. I didn't even mean to get unsweet tea. I don't like usually drink unsweet tea. I usually drink sweet tea. But somehow I ended up with unsweet tea. It was my healthy decision of the day. Even though it wasn't a decision. It was my healthy blunder. My healthy mistake of the day. Here's Ari McDonald coming off the screen here. Ari. Getting it over to Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard, top of the key, getting down low into the paint. Natasha Howard drawing the foul. What I like to see from Natasha Howard is her getting to the free throw line because she makes her free throws. Unlike Melissa Smith, she actually makes her free throws to the free throw line, which is like something I really like about Natasha Howard. I want a 10-point lead at halftime. See if we can do it. Let's not cut ourselves short though. We get a 20-point lead. We still got a whole lot of time. We'll see what happens. The Fever have a lot of momentum right now. As she makes the first free throw. And we get both free throws, y'all. We're going the other way. I know I'm kind of behind. I know it might not bother you guys. It actually bothers me, though. It bothers me more than anything. I promise it does. When I look at my screen and I see the box score is ahead of me, it's just irritating. It's spoiling the game. As Kelsey Plum hits a three-point jump shot. It's a beautiful shot. So there's all that momentum for the Fever that you just saw run away. Big time shot from Kelsey Plum. She's a little bit too good for the record of her team right now. 5-13 is not a good representation of the player Kelsey Plum is. Just saying. Here's Sydney Colson getting down low into the paint. Push shot. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. Don't do it again. Don't do that one again. And amazing defense in transition from the Fever. That's the aggression I'm talking about. That's the effort and the aggression I'm talking about. Tempton is swatting down into players. She needs to go straight up or to the side. Yeah. It's a natural thought process of someone going for blocks though. Like she's naturally thinking like swipe down. She's looking for the block every single time. Because she's a shot blocker. That's what she did in college. That's who she is as a player. So yeah, I think the last foul call on Timpson was a little bit sketchy. I think they could have went without calling that one. Carter, try watching the game from League Pass if you got it. Yeah, I do. Let me refresh it. Thanks for the reminder. I do, and I am trying to watch it from League Pass right now. I don't have YouTube. I don't have, what do you call it? NBA TV. All right, we just refresh, y'all. Let's see if it's synced up. We'll see when the game starts back, y'all. But yeah, y'all, the Fever are looking good right now. More attacking the paint because that's been working. More shots from Kelsey Mitchell though. I mean, she's been in the group so far in this game. Let's actually check the box score because I'm curious. I'm always I stay curious. I mean, it's inquisitiveness. You know, did I say that word right? Vocabulary words, y'all. I'm inquiring. There you go. Box score, yeah. Kelsey Mitchell has 8 points so far in this game. 3 for 7 from the field. No, 3 for 8. Yeah, no, 3 for 7 from the field. She's 2 for 3 from 3-point line, so she's been good, efficient. More shots from Kelsey Mitchell. Continue getting to the paint and get some rebounds. You're getting some stops. Like, you've gotten stops. You've had your blunders defensively, though. Like, the defense isn't perfect, but it's not been bad. It's been mid. So we got to get some rebounds. Oh, don't show my boy Tyrese Halliburton gonna make me cry, man. Tyrese Halliburton eating Chick-fil-A. I got a Chick-fil-A cup too. I feel like Halliburton, man. I'm in good company. We both got Chick-fil-A cups, sipping, watching the Fever play. Wow. Maybe that means Tyrese Halliburton needs to come on the podcast. I think that just proved that me and Halliburton need to have a podcast. I'll bring the drinks, the Chick-fil-A drinks, and we'll chill. We will talk about the Fever, and we'll talk about all things basketball. That's what that just announced. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, we're here, y'all. Timson finding her offense will be her next big step. Yes. Finding her offense will be a big step for her. As the Fever give up a layup. 32-31 in favor of the Fever with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. We're going the other way, y'all. Here's Sydney Colson. Get it down to Aliyah Boston. I'm still behind. I refreshed it. I promised I did. Here's Ari McDonald. Kicking it over to Sydney Colson. Coming off a screen here. Sid going to Ari. Getting down low. Ari. Oh, what a pass, but it doesn't go through. We're going either way. That was a turnover. Y'all. As Kelsey Mitchell's coming back into the game. So hopefully we can get some shots up. Here's Kelsey Plum. Getting down low into the paint. Layup at the cup. Makes it. Big time. Angela just asked the most ridiculous question in the chat. Obviously Chick-fil-A. Not even a question. As we get a 3-point shot for Ari McDonald. We get the rebound, though. Aliyah Boston misses that one. We get another rebound. No, we don't. No. Oh, no. Whoa. That's going to be, it's going to be off the Fever. Outside the Garden, I have no idea what Big Chicken is. It sounds a little sus. I don't know what Big Chicken is. I don't even know what that is. Big Chicken? What even is that? What is Big Chicken? Oh, Bazil just said Popeye's chicken is better. Oh, yeah, no, I'm getting you. Bazil, you're banned. No, I'm kidding. Oh, man. Here's Ari McDonald getting down low. Step back, mid-range jump shot. Bang! We in there, y'all. We in there. Big time mid-range jump shot from Ari McDonald. So Ari McDonald and Kelsey Mitchell have been very good so far in this game. Here's Kelsey Plum in the corner. She's sizing up Natasha Howard. What's she finna do to him? Oh, don't do it to us, please. Oh my gosh. Is she all right though? Is she all right? She's all right. God, that was a crazy move, man. Man, she just golly, man. Dang, she just cooked us. Dang. We got to get her out of a groove immediately. The Indiana Fever need to prioritize making her uncomfortable because Kelsey, I mean, what a move. We can't be letting her do this against us. We have nobody to counter this. We have Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell can counter it. But we don't have Caitlin Clark out there to counter these types of plays. Kelsey Mitchell can, though. Kelsey Mitchell can. But without Caitlin, you don't want to see the other team doing stuff like that. Realistically. We got to get that in check. All right, 36-36 in favor of both teams. Tied game, my bad. We're going the way of the Sparks here. Is there Stevens kicking it a note? We're coming off the screen. Getting down low into the paint. Almost a steal, not a steal. They're getting down low into the paint. Rakia Jackson making the pass down low. They're going to call foul. How can Lexi have a personal foul? Such a nice girl. That's funny. That's funny. Here's Rakia Jackson getting down low into the paint. Layup at the cup. Makes that one. Big time layup for the Sparks, and they're continuously putting it in the Fever's face right now. So we got to continue to be aggressive on this side by getting that layup. Great layup from Aliyah Boston. Continue getting down low. It's working. The mid-range shot is working, but you want to get some stops, y'all. It's Kelsey Plum. Foul's called. Foul's called, y'all. We got to get some stops. They're going to go to the free throw line off that. Why did Kelsey Plum start doing push-ups? What the heck's going on? She just got started. Oh. Yeah. That's funny. It's going to be going the way of the Fever. Are we going to get free throws off that? I don't think so. Matthew said because she's jacked. I don't know. Maybe. She is jacked. His Ari getting down low. Layup at the cup. Misses that one. We got to make those. Need our layups, y'all. Need those back. We're going the other way, though. Sparks down low into the paint. Hamby gets totally handed. Misses the three is Kelsey Mitchell. I was trying to do something with the Hamby and gets it handed to her, and it didn't work out, y'all. Ignore that. Ignore that. We're going the other way. Here's Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum kicking it over. Hamby kicking it over. Van Loo kicking it over. Kelsey Plum for three. Don't do it to him, please. There we go. We get the rebound. Natasha Howard bringing it up the court here. Natasha Howard over to Aliyah Boston down low in the paint. Aliyah Boston for the layup at the cup. Bang! Polar bear stuff. Take it to the defense. You're a big body. Put your body into the defense and go for the layup. The Fever have to lead here 40-38. Just under 2 minutes to go here. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. 149 now. Rakia Jackson getting down. No, she kicks it over. Indiana Fever coming with the help. Defense, amazing, but it's a foul call. That shouldn't have been a foul. That shouldn't have been a foul, y'all. But look at Aliyah Boston getting down low. Maybe that should have been a foul, y'all. I don't know. I'm not a ref. But it didn't look like a foul. AB over the back. Maybe it was over the back. Kelsey needs to tie her left hand behind her and just spend practice time making right hand layups. You know what? That's an interesting comment, Matthew, because she does like going to her left a little bit more than she likes going to her right. It seems that way, at least, because she likes to come around, usually from the right side to the left side, and shoot those like left-handed layups, those scoop layups, which is a little interesting. Maybe she needs to work on the right-handed ones. Sir Jack said, "Yeah, no, this is a big-time game. This is a big-time game. I don't cuss, which is why I didn't read the comment. But this is a big-time game, y'all. It is a big-time game. This is fun. I think The Fever just need to get some stops because, the Fever offense is looking good like it has in a lot of these games. Past 2 games it has us on like a fever high, a fever rush, right? But then like before that was trash. You know what I mean? Just getting a big lead, giving it up. So hopefully that's not what's happening today because the offense is looking good, but the defense is what's killing this team. We got to continue getting stops, man. Got to continue getting stops. Boston is an impressive all-around player. Yes, Jesus. Boston is the best big man in the WNBA in 5 years. Not just like center, like power forward center. She's the best in 2 years, really. Let's be realistic. Like she's already top 5, possibly top 3. Her touch around the rim is exceptional. The only thing she can work on is her defense. And it's really just defending without fouling because she loves touching other players defensively. She just loves just putting her hands on other people. She needs to defend without fouling. If she can work on being a bigger presence in the paint defensively for this Fever team, best big man in the league. You take in the mid-range jump shot, the 3-point jump shot that she's kind of implemented, but the mid-range more so, the layups around the rim, the free throws, everything. Aliyah Boston is amazing. All right, y'all. Sinus is giving me some trouble right now. Allergies. This is just that it's that time of the year. If you guys deal with that stuff and you got to take the Benadryls and all this stuff, y'all, I've been dealing with it since I was a kid. But we are here, y'all. We're here. As Azira Stevens makes the first free throw, y'all. I'm a little behind. And she makes the second one. We're going the other way, y'all. Here's Ari McDonald. Coming off a screen. Ari McDonald getting it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell down low. Oh, no. Yeah, down low to Aliyah Boston. Big time. A beast. We're going the other way. Absolute beast. Aliyah has 13 and 7 with 4 offensive rebounds. As Azira Stevens misses the 3-point jump shot, we get the rebound. We're going the other way. Ari McDonald. Lexi Hole for 3. Don't do it to him, Lexi. Yes! What we asked for, we don't want, y'all. Say it with me. What we asked for, we don't want. Don't do it to him. They'll do it to him. I'm telling you. Big time 3-point shot, though. This Fever team's looking good, y'all. Offensively, I know it's a 5-point game because the defense has been shady. Offensively, it's one of them games for the Fever. But then again, this is how we started against this team offensively last time we played them. And it was without Caitlin Clark, and then we totally gave it away in the second half. We ended up losing by 10. As Rakia Jackson makes that layup at the cup. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Getting it over to Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston going to work. Don't do it to him, Aliyah. Don't do it to him, Aliyah. She makes the it's a turnover. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hyping it up, y'all. As we give up a layup on the other end. Oh, no, we play good defense there. Did we get the rebound? We don't. Is it going to be going the Fever basketball way? And we got a $5 donation from Kotef. Thank you so much, Kotef, for the $5. Supporting Dr. Carter so he can get better internet. Thanks so much, Kotef. Thanks for the $5. I got to get caught up on these games, man. Thank you so much, Kotef. God bless, man. Thanks, guys, for supporting the stream, y'all. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, even. Here's Kelsey Mitchell coming off a screen. Over to Ari McDonald. McDonald back to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey getting down low into the paint. Kelsey Mitchell. No foul call. We're going to go to halftime. We're going to go to halftime. 45-42 in favor of the Fever at halftime here. Big time first half for the Indiana Fever. We win it. Could it have been better? Yes. Could we have had better defense? Of course. But as here's Aliyah Boston, actually. Sorry, y'all. Literally, I mean, they're always on the money in these interviews. Even when they come out and they don't do what they talk about, these players know what's going on. Aliyah Boston, immediately she said, we need to be more disciplined. We're allowing them to get second chance opportunities, so we need to be more disciplined. That's what she said in the interview. If you guys didn't hear, that's what she said. We need to be more disciplined. Stop allowing them to get some easy looks on the other end, and that's how we're going to win this game. Those are the keys to the second half of this game. And so they know exactly what they need to do. Hopefully they come out and actually do it. Get some stops defensively, and get some rebounds. So, yeah, the Indiana Fever need to get some stops, y'all. Need to get some stops and get out in transition on the other side of the court. That'll be big time for the Fever. I think Kelsey Mitchell's been great in this game. More shots in the second half is probably going to be the move for Kelsey Mitchell. Get some shots up. That'll be good. And then probably want to see Ari McDonald continue getting shots up. And then obviously Aliyah Boston. You want to prioritize going to Aliyah Boston because Aliyah Boston's been in a groove, especially around the paint area. And Simba with the $5. Thank you so much, Simba, for the $5. Thanks for the support, man. Carter, what's your take on Caitlin's return to play? I think she'll return to play. Do you think she'll wait until the All-Star? I think she's going to be back next game. From what I've been seeing on Twitter and from what Steph White said, I think she'll be back next game because Steph White was saying that essentially, like, it seemed like she was saying the only reason Caitlin Clark is not playing right now is because she does not want to be on a minutes restriction. And so given that, and she was like, one more game, she said, if we have to wait one more game, that's fine. And so I'm thinking this is the one more game. That's just my interpretation of that. She could have just said it in an odd way, in a misleading way. Who knows? But I do think Caitlin Clark will be back next game. And even if she's not, she could play right now. She could play right now. I believe that wholeheartedly. How about setting some screens to get Mitchell open? That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, Martian. Because if we can get her open, that's good for the Fever. I mean, any getting Kelsey Mitchell shots up, getting her into a groove is it's peak for the Fever. That's their best game plan is getting her shots right now, and getting her into a groove. I'd rather Kelsey Mitchell be hot than I would, Aliyah Boston be hot because Kelsey's going to give you threes. And she's going to give you two, then she's going to give you layups. She's a three-level scorer. We talked about it in our last video. She can score in the paint, the mid-range, or the three-point line. She can do it all. And so, I mean, if she gets into a groove and she's feeling it, and I'm sorry, I'm sniffing y'all, Kelsey Mitchell is a player that can easily score 40. Yeah, and I said 40. But yeah, y'all. But yeah. Also, Michaela Simpson has been great so far in this game. More of her. I want to see them go down to Michaela Simpson a little bit more in the paint. Because you've seen flashes of her being able to contribute down low in the paint. But then again, she's not getting that many shot attempts in any of these games. So I want to see them experiment a little bit more with her. Like, give her a better chance by getting her some more shots in the paint. I want to see her get some more shots in the paint. Maybe some pick and rolls off the roll. Maybe look for Michaela Simpson. Let's see what she can do because she's tall. She's really tall. So, the more shots she gets, the better. Carter, minute restriction is just like day-to-day, having no pain that says she needs to sit out. I don't think so. I think minutes restriction and day-to-day are two different things. I mean, they are two different things. Like, there's players who are day-to-day, and then they'll come back on a minutes restriction after being out day-to-day. I don't think it's the same thing. I mean, if you're a really bad doctor or a bad coach, bad athletics guy, then it might be blurred the lines. But if you're a really good guy, I think there's definitely a difference. Like day to day is like you're not that injured, but like you have a pain and it's day to day. Like maybe the next day the pain will be away. Now with the day to day thing with Caitlin Clark, they obviously lied to us because like it's not even day to day. Day to day means like max you're out 3 games. But then minutes restriction is like you can play, but we don't want to put too much strain on it. We don't want to overdo it. So there's definitely a difference. But those lines do get blurred, y'all. They do get blurred. Farrell said, like the stream. Y'all heard it from Farrell. Y'all didn't hear it from me. Y'all heard it from Farrell. Farrell said, like the stream. Take it from Farrell. No, actually like the stream, guys. If you are here, it does help me out. If you guys like it, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support, y'all. Like it up. Like it up. I love watching the games with you. You are great at this. Love your analysis of the game and the players. Thank you. It's good to see you in here. Diane. Diane, maybe. DaCosta. I'm not sure, but I do love seeing you in the chat. Thank you so much. And it is my pleasure. My pleasure. Got the Chick-fil-A cup. I'm telling you. We're here. Very ugly game. WNBA style. Boston is keeping the fever in the game. I disagree, August. It's been a fun game. Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Michaela Simpson, they've all had their moments. Sophie Cunningham's been good defensively. It's been a good game. We've just been giving up shots on the other end. But it's been pretty fun. It hasn't been unenjoyable. I've had fun. Obviously, it'll be more fun when Caitlin Clark comes back. I think she'll be back next game. I'm hoping she'll be back next game. I do like her not playing without the minutes restriction, though, or with the minutes restriction. Like, she doesn't want to play if there's a minutes restriction. I like that from Caitlin Clark. I like that. I mean, I think she probably wouldn't be thinking that way, or she wouldn't express herself to not want to play with the minutes restriction if her team wasn't winning. Like, you beat the Lynx and then you beat the Aces. So Caitlin Clark probably isn't feeling really pressured to come back right now because her team's in a good place, especially if you win this game. So if they were losing, she'd be back by now for sure, because she can't be back. She can't be back. It's just she doesn't want to be back from what we've been seeing. Colin said, am I sniffling because I miss Caitlin Clark playing? No, Colin, but I do miss Caitlin Clark playing. It's the pollen, man. It's the pollen. I don't know what the pollen count is today, but it can't be any good, can it? I haven't had any problems like in like 2 weeks. And I'm a guy who can I'll be like bedridden because of this stuff. I haven't had really any problem. I haven't had to take a medicine, a pill in a while. So, yeah. Anyway. Thank goodness the Fever have been holding it down without Caitlin Clark. Yes, because it's given her the opportunity. Well, I wouldn't say they've been holding it down. Last 2 games, they've held it down. Holding it down is an interesting way to put it because we have looked trash for the majority of our time without Caitlin Clark. But the past 2 games, they've held it down. And so if they continue this, that's just giving her more reason to stay out. Or a reason to stay out is a bad way to put it. It's giving her more comfort with staying out. She's probably comfortable with not playing right now and healing, which is good because you want your players to mentally be focused on healing and not anxious to come back because then the healing process is messed up. Don't want your players worried and anxious to come back, because then you might come back too early or you're not focused on, rehab and all those things. More confidence in her teammates? Yeah, she's confident. She's confident now. Seeing them play well, that's going to be good. And that's going to allow Steph to give her more minutes off the court, especially with Ari McDonald. If you didn't have Ari McDonald, I probably wouldn't have been saying that. But now you have Ari McDonald. Like, I don't want to see Caitlin Clark playing over 30 minutes in a game. So the whole minutes restriction thing is interesting because it's like, I didn't want her to come back and be playing 40 minutes anyway. There's no need for that. We have Ari McDonald now. Caitlin used to play around 30 minutes a game, which will allow her to be fresher later in the games. Like in the Liberty game, she had 25 points in the first half. She didn't even come close to matching that in the second half. Why is that? Because Caitlin Clark kind of gets tired later in the game. I mean, she has her moments. Like at Iowa, she had so many freaking game winners. Like she's obviously, she can bring her game up to that level if she's in that mode. But so far in the WNBA, We haven't seen too much of Caitlin Clark rising later in the games. A lot of her crazy moments are like in the second or third quarter. So I want to see her become like a Dame type of player, going crazy in the fourth quarter and conserving her energy till then, making sure you're not redlining. Like you don't want to be going 100 miles per hour when, the cap on your vehicle is probably around like 90, 95. Like you don't want to be going 100 miles per hour early in the game. If the cap on your vehicle is like 90, 95, then, and if that is your cap, you got a really slow car. But, you probably want to go around 80, 85 to start off the game and then get up to like 90, 95, and then go 100 in the fourth quarter. That's what I want to see from Caitlin Clark. And she's usually starting off the games on like 60, 70 miles per hour. Starting off the games, fast. She's starting off at that level, but like not at like that level. And then as we get to like the second quarter, she like starts redlining. She starts going as fast as she possibly can, overworking her vehicle. And then in the fourth quarter, you see her come down to like if the cap on her vehicle is 95 miles, she's like at like 90 or 85. You guys agree with that? Or am I just yapping? But at Iowa, she was fighting the guarding like she is now. Was she fighting? Oh, yeah. So she wasn't getting as tired in the game. Yeah, you're exactly right. At Iowa, she wasn't. I mean, the defense was there in Iowa. They were focusing on her, but the game plan was a little bit better. And then, yeah, definitely the defense wasn't WNBA defense for sure. But the defense was there, just wasn't WNBA. So your point definitely stands. Carter needs a shot of ooey, or I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I know what you mean. I know the sound effect. Yeah, I do. I need to go take some medicine. Hey, Carter, when you get the pressure Caitlin Clark gets, come on, man. Well, yeah, I mean, she's getting a lot of pressure, which is probably why you want to preserve the energy because, like, I'm taking that into account, which is kind of the point. Like, she's getting more tired, so like, and obviously the root of that, and the reason why is because the defensive attention. But you still, the point still stands. You want her to conserve her energy, which could happen if you have her on the bench for longer in these games. You don't want to play in 37 minutes. Play 30, 32. 30 minutes in the WNBA is not 30 minutes in the NBA. You're only playing 40 minutes. 30 minutes is a lot of minutes. You know what I mean? I don't know why she has to play 37 minutes. In the NBA, Steph Curry doesn't average 37 minutes per game. Why is Caitlin Clark averaging that in the WNBA? I mean, obviously she's that good, so you need her out there. But help her. Back her. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. By allowing her to be out for a little bit longer. Cunningham needs to start hitting some shots. She's too streaky. I agree. She is very streaky. But one thing, well, when it comes to shooting, she's streaky. As a player, she's not, though. Because every single game, she's giving you the same energy. So, like, the shooting needs to come along for sure. For sure. But she is consistent with her defense. So, even if she's missing shots, Sophie Cunningham is, I mean, if you're looking at the plus minus, she's leading the team. Right now, I just saw it on my screen. She's leading the team in plus minus with a +9 right now because of her defense, because of her effort. So even though she's not making shots, she does a lot. She does a lot, y'all. She does a lot. Hit the like button. Hey, y'all heard it from Lindy. Y'all heard it from Lindy. Y'all didn't hear it from me. Y'all heard it from Lindy. Lindy said hit the like button. I didn't say it, even though I did literally just say it. I repeated it. It looked like KK was flying in the air with that slow-mo. Yeah, KK be getting up. She be getting up. We need a nickname for her. Well, what's like a plane that has KK in it? Anybody know? Like, well, what's a plane that's named KK? I gotta look that up because like we want to call her the plane. I'm sure there's some plane that has KK in it in the name. We got to figure that out, y'all. The Sparks deserve some credit on their game, getting timely threes and applying defensive pressure. Yeah, they've been playing well, especially Kelsey Plum. That's a good point. As bad as we want to call the Indiana Fever defense, and it hasn't been that bad. It's been mid in this game. Not bad, not good, just mid. I would say that the Sparks definitely play a part in that. They just been playing good basketball. Made some tough shots. Like that 3-point shot on the wing from Kelsey Plum falling down. Like that was just tough. KK's name been ruined by Diddy. What you talking about, great man? Where did Diddy? Do I want to know? Don't even let me know, man. You can keep it to yourself, man. I don't want to know what the correlation is. I don't want to hear anything about Diddy. Oh man, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. I don't want to know, y'all. As Aliyah Boston starts off with the layup, y'all. We're going the other way. I'm still behind. 9 minutes, 45 seconds left. I'm just not gonna look. I'll just be behind, y'all. 5 minute, a 5-point lead for the Fever, 47-42 in favor of Indiana right now. 9:30 to go in this game. Here's Rakia Jackson blocking foul. And Cliff with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Cliff, for the $10. You guys are blessing me today with the donations. Thank you so much, Cliff. God bless, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you in here, Cliff, man. God bless. God bless, man. Thanks for the support, y'all. And here's the Sparks down low once again, and they make the layup that time. That's Hamby. We're going the other way, y'all. Here's Ari McDonald coming off a screen. Ari kicking it to Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston. Down on the low post. AB kicking it out. Ari McDonald. Do it to him, please. Misses that one. Or was that Kelsey Mitchell? That was Kelsey Mitchell. I'll be getting the mixed up sometimes, y'all. I'm sorry. Airline name? KLM. KLM? How y'all feeling about KLM? Well, I don't know. It's a little. I want to get the KK in there. We got to see if we can find some KK. Bro, why are we talking about Diddy in the chat right now? I didn't start this something. I didn't start this. I didn't start this. I actually didn't start this, but I pointed it out. I enabled this. I was a catalyst in this reaction to Diddy in the chat, y'all. Let's focus on the game. No Diddy. Here's Natasha Howard for the mid-range. No, she misses that one. We're going the other way, y'all. We're going the other way. Sparks going the other way, 47-45 in favor of the Fever here. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game. Here's Rakia Jackson getting down low into the paint. And good defense from Natasha Howard. Amazing defense, amazing help. Good swat. We're going the other way. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey getting down low into the paint. Kelsey Mitchell bringing it out. Kelsey Mitchell getting back down low into the paint. Kelsey Mitchell bringing it. No, I didn't even realize she made the pass there. Beautiful pass. Free throws in it. Or did she travel? She might have traveled. Oh, she did. She traveled. Okay. I was wondering what they called. That was definitely a travel. Cool. Here's Rakia Jackson on the low post. Rakia, that's a charge. They're gonna call blocking foul. Interesting. Maybe she didn't have. No, that was a charge. That was a charge. Big time Lexi Hole. Yeah, she at the spot. Nah, she was kind of moving. She was not squared up. She was not. But I love it. Or did they, what just happened? What they call, y'all? Are they reviewing it? What's going on here? Did they call a charge? Did they call foul, blocking foul? I'm cute. I'm confused. Either way, the Fever got to get some stops, y'all. I mean, it's a 2-point game. The offense has been there. I'm cool where we are right now. If the offense stays at this level for the entirety of the rest of the game, if the Fever play like this offensively for the rest of the game, then I'm cool with them going back and forth because the Fever offense is going to beat the Sparks offense in the end. But I'm preparing for what we usually see from the Fever, which is a dry spell. Even in the games they win big time, there's always a dry spell. Most teams always have a dry spell. When that dry spell comes, if the game is still close, Sparks are going to take advantage of that and cook you. So what I want to see from the Indiana Fever is them get some stops, stretch out the lead a little bit, and get comfort. That way you're going back and forth with a 10-point lead, which is what you saw in the last game. Like, it's one thing to go back and forth here, and then you go into the dry spell, and then you're down 10 after the other team starts cooking you. But then if you go back and forth and y'all trading buckets, but you got a 10-point lead, you're cushioned. Let's get some cushion. Let's do it. Let's get some stops. We're not trying to replicate last time we played the Sparks. Let's come a little different this game. Farrell said this is giving me flashbacks. Yeah. Because we were cooking the Sparks the first time we played them, and Caitlin Clark didn't play in that game. So it was the same type of thing. And then we just collapsed. I mean, it was just a collapse. It was disgusting, even. Absolutely atrocious watching that. So no replication. None of it. Let's come different here in the second half, and let's beat this team. We are better than this Sparks team for 89%, which is a random number. But 89% of the time we played this team this season, even without Caitlin Clark, we've been better than them. We've just had a blunder in that first game in the second half. This game, we can't have that happen. Avon said, I'm not worried. I don't feel worried either. I feel like this is the game the Fever can win. But then again, it's close, and, we got to get some stops. Worried is a strong word to use, but I'm definitely a little concerned about where this game stands. As we inbound it, here's Ari McDonald. McDonald coming off a screen. Over to Ari McDonald, top of the key, back down to Howard. Howard with a layup at the cup. Bang! Paint is wide open. Keep attacking it. Got to get Mitchell some more shots up as well. Attack the paint and get Mitchell back into a groove. Mitchell is streaky, though. She's not a player who's going to shoot throughout the entirety of the game. She's just going to have an up and down type of game. She's a player of waves and troughs. And the Sparks get a 3-point jump shot, y'all. That was tough from a 0. 49-48 in favor of the Fever here. 7 minutes and 15 to go here in this game. Here's Mitchell. All right, here's the corner shot for Natasha Howard for 3. Bang! Are you serious? She got that in her bag now. I'm loving that. Natasha Howard. Big time 3-point jump shot, y'all. 52-48 in favor of the Fever. Just under 7 minutes to go. Here's Azira Stevens. Comes off a screen, but that was an offensive foul from Hamby. Illegal screen. Illegal. I'm loving it. I'm loving it a lot. How was that an offensive? How was it? What was wrong with that screen, y'all? Was it the push off? Because she held her ground. It wasn't moving. What was wrong with this screen? 3 seconds violation, though. The Fever are going to get a free throw. Interesting. Throw elbow. All right, Anthony. I'm going to take your word for it. I think that's what I saw, though. I think I saw the elbow. It was a charge? Okay, a charge. As we missed that free throw, y'all, we got to make our free throws. Here's McDonald. Over to Lexi Hole. Lexi Hole getting down low. turns it over. We're going the other way. And Azura Stevens gets a layup at the other end. So Azura Stevens is just a really good player. And we want her. We want to steal her. We want her on the fever. Yeah, we're giving away points, y'all. We are. Lindy said it. We're giving away points. We got to do better defensively. Get some more stops. Because our offense is there. Offense is there. Our defense is just kind of mid right now. I'm getting nervous. Yeah. At this point, I'm not really nervous. Like at this point, I'm kind of just. I don't know. I've been down this road a few times. This Indiana fever, losing the league, rigmarole. You know, I'm more just a little concerned. We'll see how this goes, though. Sorry, y'all. I'm sneezing. It's all there, y'all. It's there. But we are managing. We're going to get through this. But yeah, y'all, we got to get some stops and get out in transition, y'all. That's what the Fever have got to do. And Lexi Hole and Sylvie Cunningham getting some threes up wouldn't be bad. And maybe take a different approach. Maybe try to get Kelsey Mitchell enabled. You know, get her in a groove. Lock her in, you know. Put a finger on the trigger. Whatever you want to say. Get her going. You know? They call her Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. That's what they'll be calling her. Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. Or I forget what y'all call her. But hey, get her locked and loaded, man. Because she be hidden. Here's Sydney Colson coming off a screen. Coming off a double screen. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey, mid-range jump shot. Exactly what I'm talking about. 54-50 in favor of the Fever. Exactly what I'm referring to. Get her going. Get that pistol. Take the safety off. That's what we want. Off that pistol, Mitchell. As there's Kelsey Plum. Don't do it to him, Kelsey. Please don't. As Kelsey Plum gets down low. Ooh, good defense from the Fever. Amazing defense on Kelsey Plum here. They could get out. Rakia Jackson's got 4 to shoot. Amazing defense. Hamby for the bailout layup, but she makes it. That was great defense from the Fever. Even on the layup, that was a good defense. They just better offense. Here's Colson coming off a screen. Colson over to Kelsey. Kelsey off a screen. Kelsey over to Colson. Over to Boston. Boston down low in the low post. Turning. Layup. Making it. Big lay from Aliyah Boston. We're up 4. Here's Hamby for the lay. Misses that one. We're going the other way. What a pass from Colson. What a pass. Bro, I'm telling y'all, she's been in the lab with Caitlin Clark. She threw a crazy pass last game, y'all. Something you never seen from Sydney Colson. You get with Caitlin Clark, you're going to learn how to pass the basketball. They're going to say I'm projecting. I'm not. Every single player that's played with Caitlin Clark has become a better playmaker. In Lexi Hole's time with Caitlin Clark, she's become a better playmaker. She's done some amazing passes. She had her moments in this season where she's had a lot of assists. Aliyah Boston, become a better playmaker. Kelsey Mitchell has become a better playmaker. Natasha Howard has become a better playmaker. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. As the Sparks miss that free throw, we're going the other way here. It's Sydney Colson coming off a screen. Colson. Getting down low. To Aliyah Boston. AB going to work. AB out to Colson. 7 to shoot. 6 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Getting down low. Kicking it over. Natasha Howard for the floater. Bang! I'm loving it. I'm loving the penetration from the Indiana Fever. And I'm loving the makes around the rim. Natasha Howard has 17 points in this game. but it's a calm 17. A calm 17 where she hasn't overshot the basketball. Big 3-point shot from Stevens, but Howard has been great in this game. She's had some good defensive moments. She's been a good player today. But just been great. We got to get this win, y'all. Let's lock this one in. Let's get a 3-game winning streak. As we're going the other way, y'all. Seems like we just can't get the momentum up to a double-digit lead so far in this game. But the Fever are playing good right now. They just got to get some stops defensively. We've seen them do it in the past 2 games. They've got to lock in defensively for like 5 minutes. All you need is 5 minutes of lock in defensively, and this game is yours. Just swarm, switch, communicate. Everything we saw in the Lynx game and in the Aces game. That's all we're asking for. All right, here's Hamby for the 3-point shot in the corner. She bangs it. I mean, that's not no good, y'all. Defense is not there right now. We're getting cooked. But we're cooking. But we're also getting cooked. It's a close game, 60-58. Here's Colson kicking it over. Aliyah Boston to Mitchell. Mitchell stepping back. Mid-range jump shot. Bang! She's in a groove, y'all. I'm loving it, man. Sauce on sauce on sauce on sauce on sauce. Give me some barbecue. Give me some ranch. Give me some honey mustard. I want some Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. Give me all of the sauce right now. Kelsey Mitchell's in a groove. Feed her. Let's get some stops, though, as we give up a layup. We fouled to prevent the layup. Was that a foul, though? Go ahead and replay it for me. I need to see it. We got to get some stops, y'all. I mean, the offense is here. That was a clean block as my light went off, y'all. That looked pretty clean, y'all. All ball, y'all. Are we challenging that one? Seems like we are. Great regroup time. Yeah, great regroup time, Carrie. Yeah. Fever need to focus on defense. The huddle should be all about defense. Defense, 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 defense. Let's get some stops, get out in transition, and go from there. But we got to stop this other team from scoring because the Sparks are pouring in buckets right now, and they're trying to get some momentum. They don't have home court, but they're trying to get some momentum. Let's see how long this review takes. Should it take 5 seconds? Yeah, it should. I mean, I thought it was all ball. Hopefully, they're done with it now. Another 25-minute study of film. Yeah, it's totally like messing up the momentum of the game, the speed of the game. I don't like this from the refs. We got to cut out this time. There should be a time limit because we saw it in the last game. You know, they did the jump ball because they didn't know the call. There should be a time limit on these reviews. Give them 1 minute and 30 seconds. If they can't find it out in 1 minute and 30 seconds, just say you don't know and do a jump ball. No, well, you can't do that, though, on the challenge because of the rules of the challenge. You can't do that because of how that works. Or you could just give the team their challenge back. No, you can't do that because then the other team, you just get infinite challenges. I mean, no. I don't like that rule. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. I see why they have not done that. That wouldn't work with the whole challenge system. But we need to do something, y'all. Need to do something. Make a decision. Because it has to be clear and conclusive for them to overturn it. So maybe just in 1 minute and 30 seconds, if you don't find evidence, then it's not clear. It's not clear and conclusive if in 1 minute and 30 seconds you can't clearly see what happened. It's just not clear. So call should stand. But at a time, but then again, like the whole point of a challenge is to get into the fine details. So it's like giving them a time limit on the challenge is like almost limiting the rest. It's kind of the same as being in the game. You have a time limit, and it's just You got to go quick. And quickness doesn't give you the right answer, but then again, like you got. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. It's a tricky question. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. But it's Fever basketball, y'all. It took a little while, but it's Fever basketball, y'all. Or at least I'm assuming. Or will they have a jump ball here? I don't know what's. Yeah, it's gonna be Fever basketball. We're gonna inbound it. Yeah, it was clear. It took way too long, y'all. But then again, it's still blurry. Trying to figure out the best way to go about those reviews because it just takes too long. Like even that was very quick for the WNBA, but it was too long. It didn't take. We all knew that was a clear foul. As Colson misses a three in the corner, a side. See if we can get a stop on the other end, y'all. Oh, we don't get a stop. We don't get a stop. We don't give a stop. We give up a three, y'all. I'm not liking this, y'all. 62-61 in favor of the Fever, y'all. Here's Colson. Down to Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston. To Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson. To Timpson. Timpson. Getting down into the paint. Timpson for the layup. Big time from Timpson. Wow. Michaela Timpson is there right now. She's there right now. Offensively, she's there. Defensively, she's there. She's playing really big time minutes right now. It's not just her not playing bad. Last few games, they've been fine with her out there. She hasn't harmed the Fever at all. I haven't seen anything where it's been like, oh, they need to take Timpson out of the game because they look worse with her. But I haven't seen anything of them like looking better with Timpson. Right now, they actually look better with her. Like she's raising this team right now. Defensively, offensively, her minutes have been good minutes. As Hamby's getting some free throws, she makes the first one. And she makes the second one as well, y'all. We're going the way of the Fever here. Not getting a lot of stops right now. Don't really know if I feel good about this game or bad right now. We're in a weird position. As here's Kelsey Mitchell coming off the screen, getting down low. Over to the corner. Sylvie Cunningham. Drawing the foul. Blocking foul. It'd be good if we can get a little bit more cushion here and establish ourselves getting some stops for a stretch in this game. Because so far throughout the entirety of the game, we have not had one stretch where we've been able to get stops. Not had one stretch where we've made it difficult for the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm sorry. Not one stretch. As Kelsey Mitchell gets a layup at the cup, she makes it. Beautiful from Kelsey Mitchell. Continue to attack the paint and get some shots up. You know, if it's Kelsey Mitchell, Aaron McDonald, I'm cool with those shots. Try to get Lexi Holt some shots. She hasn't been in the game too much in this game. Hasn't had too much playing time today, but more of it will be great. And they make a layup at the cup. We're giving up layups, y'all. We're giving up layups. Here's Colson coming off a screen, getting down low into the paint. Colson kicking it over. Michaela Timpson for the layup at the cup. Drawing the foul. I love it. I'm loving it a lot. 66-65 in favor of the Fever. Just under a minute to go here. Michaela Timpson's going to the free throw line. Up North Michigan girl with the KK and CC will be fun to watch. Good to see you in here. And yes, they will be fun to watch. I agree entirely. I think Caitlin Clark can unlock a part of her game that we've yet to see unlocked. The part of her game, which is more like, if she misses the first free throw, pick and roll off the pick and roll, Caitlin Clark going straight to her. When we get that unlocked, good things are going to happen. Might take 90 to win. Well, if they get 70 at the end of this quarter, most definitely. It looks like we're going that way as Timpson makes a second free throw. It looks like we're going that way for probably both teams. This one might come down to the wire. I know the Fever have a habit of giving up these leads, or if it's a close game, they'll end up going down 10 because they can't hold on. But I think this might be the first game all year with the Fever just like go down the stretch with a team. I think it might be a close one. It might come down to the wire, like last couple shots as the Fever turn it over. We'll see, though. We'll see. I hope not. That's not good for the nerves. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I hope they can put this team away. Here's Plum coming off the screen. Plum. 3-point jump shot. Oh, my gosh. What a shot from Plum. She's in a groove, man. Plum is cooking right now. Under 20 seconds left for the Fever. Man, Plum is a little different tonight. We got to tame her in this fourth quarter. It says Ari McDonald coming off a screen. Ari getting down low into the paint, putting it into the defender, getting the rebound, though. Big time putback from Natasha Howard. She has probably 20 already here in this game, or close to it. As Plum gets a layup at the other side, she misses it. That's good. How many? Howard has 19. She leads all scorers with 19, which is kind of misleading because he hasn't been the best player on the Fever. But she's just making a lot of easy points. Aliyah Boston has 17 and 10. Kelsey Mitchell only has 14 on 6 of 13 shooting. She's got to get more shots up. Lexi Hole's only played 15 minutes in this game. Her minutes have just kind of been cut today. Sophie Cunningham has played 15. We just went in different directions in this game. So maybe trying to get Hole and Cunningham into a groove when they get some minutes will be a good idea for this Fever team. But we got to get some more shots up, and then obviously defense is a big thing. That's the biggest of big things because our defense has been mid. It's been mid. It hasn't been bad. It hasn't been good. It's been mid. We've allowed, like, the Sparks are hitting shots right now at a very high level. So as much as we want to talk about the defense, the offense for the Sparks is something to talk about as well. But then again, the Sparks wouldn't be able to be in a groove like they are in a groove if it wasn't for the Fever enabling them to be in that groove by not getting stops or by not being more aggressive or by not making it more difficult. Like, the Sparks are making tough shots, but the Fever are making it a little bit too easy to get those tough shots up. And they're tough in the sense that the defense is there from the Fever, but then, like, it's not aggressive enough. It's not enough pressure. It's not the defense we saw in the last 2 games. So we need to see better defense from the Indiana Fever, y'all. That's it. Peter said Sparks heating up, cool them down. Yeah, they are heating up. Makes me think of Sparks by Coldplay. I don't know if you guys saw the newest man, when he did that song in the last concert, dude. They're calling it the Dakota version. I don't know if you guys even listen to Coldplay. That's just for the people in the back. Way in the back. But yeah, y'all. Carter, will you take a look at Colson gear off the shot? She reminds me of a Globetrotter. Okay. That's funny. And the Blacklash with the $20 donation. I can't watch the game on the road, but I have Carter calling the game. Man, I appreciate you so much. You're such a big legend, a big support, man. Thank you so much. The Blacklash, man. God bless you. And I'm here. I will continue to call the game and keep you updated with the score, man. Make sure you watch the video later for a good breakdown of what happened, man. Sucks you missed it, or you're missing it. Hopefully you can catch the end of it. But thank you so much, Blacklash, for the $20, man. God bless, man. Thanks you guys so much for supporting the channel, man. Helps a lot, man. Thank you guys so much. So we got Halliburton. We need some Halliburton heroics in this fourth quarter, man. Halliburton, get up off your bench, your seat. No, get up off your seat and go over to the bench. Get up and go and coach this team. Go do it, Holly. If Halliburton goes down there right now and takes the clipboard from Steph White, who's saying anything about it? Who won't get in the way? As we're going the other way here, in favor of the Sparks, 70-69. They've got it at the top of the key. Here's Plum getting it off the screen. No, not Plum. They're going to the corner, 3-point jump shot. They brick it. We get the rebound. We're going the other way. Big rebound from Timpson. corralling the basketball. We're going the other way. Here's Ari McDonald. 70-69 in favor of the Sparks here. With 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game. Here's Ari McDonald coming off a screen. Ari McDonald getting down low. Ari McDonald going over. Michaela Simpson for the mid-range jump shot. She misses it. Misses that one. That would have been big time. That's got to be a part of her game. We got to unlock. Good defense. Oh, my gosh. That's not going to show up in the box score. But she totally got that stop. Michaela Simpson did. Amazing defense. Amazing defense from Michaela Simpson. Totally got to stop. No block there. Just amazing contest at the rim, y'all. Amazing. We got to get some shots up, though, as we turn the ball over. Not sure what happened. Not sure what just happened. All right, here's Simpson playing defense at the top of the key. Now we got Ari McDonald. Well, now we get amazing defense from Ari McDonald. And we almost get a steal, but we don't end up with it. But we end up getting the rebound. Michaela Simpson. She's getting the rebounds. Still 70-69. Just under 9 minutes to go here. 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Michaela Simpson is getting rebounds. Playing good defense. We've gotten a few stops here. We just haven't scored. We just haven't scored in the first 1 minute of this game. But the other team hasn't either. So, I mean, this is a 1 minute and 30-second stretch of good defense from the Indiana Fever. Let's see how long we can prolong this. In light of the fact that we're not having a good 1 minute and 30-second stretch offensively right now. Because this is how you make up for the fact and give yourself some grace when you're not hitting shots. We all expected this point of the game to come, and hopefully it's ending on this play right here. As we got Lexi Holt getting it down to Natasha Howard, and that's a turnover. No, it's going to stay with the Fever. We all kind of expected them to have a moment where they're not there offensively. Every team has that moment. With the Fever, it's just, can we play good defense and give ourselves some grace in that area? As here's Lexi Holt shooting the mid-range jump shot. Bang! Give it to him, Lexi. I'm loving it. 71-70 now in favor of the Fever with 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Here's the Van Loo. Amazing defense there from Ari McDonald, and Kelsey Plum is going to come off a screen here. Amazing help defense, but we're not able to get the steal off the trap. Amazing steal from Natasha Howard. We don't come up with it, though. Jump ball. Jump ball. Yes. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The defense is there right now, y'all. So what is that? A 2 minute stretch of peak defense from this Indiana Fever team. What more can you ask for? A 2 minute stretch of peak defense from the Fever team. This is the best defense we've seen from them all game. Should I go on a limb and say the Fever are upping their? No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it yet. It's too early. It's too early. Let's let it play out. Let's let it play out. But we know what they usually do. Outside of the past 2 games, we know what their habit is. We know the pattern. We recognized it as you got 1 second off this jump ball. This is Fever basketball. If the Sparks somehow find a way to score here, yeah, no. There we go. All right. Some shot clock trouble there, but we're good. Let's get a score on our side of the court now. What are the refs talking about right now? What are we wasting time on? What are we talking about? Let's get to the game, y'all. Here's McDonald. Coming off a screen is McDonald. McDonald coming off another screen. McDonald. To Sophie Cunningham. Still 71-70. Here's Aliyah Boston on the low post. Aliyah going to work. Aliyah, do it to him, Aliyah. She misses it. Almost an and one. Almost an and one there. Rolled around the rim there. But we're going to go to the free throw line. A chance to push the lead to 3 with just about 7:30. So far in this quarter, The Sparks have not scored. Peak defense from the Fever so far in this game. I mean, in this quarter. So far in this quarter, not in this game. So far in this quarter. Got to continue this. Got to keep it up. Just got to. If we can keep it up, we'll be in good shape. But we got to keep it up, though. She makes both free throws, y'all. Keep the defensive intensity going, y'all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of great defense for this Fever team. Clap it up for them. They haven't played a stretch like this throughout the entirety of the game. When you needed the most in the fourth quarter, they played a 2 minute and 30 second stretch of good defense. Let's keep this going, and let's get a good lead from it. As you got Kelsey Plum trying to dance, getting down low into the paint. Amazing defense from the Fever. What are they going to call? Esclo said body bumping AB. Yeah. Seems like we got some type of foul with that. Here's Stevens for the mid-range jump shot. She drills it. Tough shot from Stevens. That breaks the drought for the Sparks. I like that being the play that breaks the drought because it was freaking difficult. The defense from the Fever was still there. Let's keep the intensity up. Here's Aaron McDonald losing the basketball. Don't lose it. She takes care of it. What happened? They call foul. I'm loving it. Aaron McDonald is like a WNBA Chris Paul. Y'all feeling that comparison? It's like a Chris Paul. Takes care of the ball, makes some mid-range jump shots. Not as tricky as Paul can be. Not as much of a finesser, but just size and play style wise, they kind of remind me of each other. Here's Aaron McDonald kicking it over to Aliyah Boston down on the low post. As Aliyah, the layup attempt, misses that one, rolls around, she misses it. But what a rebound and put back from Natasha Howard. I'm loving it from Natasha. We're going the other way, y'all. 75-72 in favor of the Fever here with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. Here's Kelsey Plum getting down low into the paint. Amazing defense from the Fever. They're going to call foul, but that was amazing defense. I'm not sure where the foul was, y'all, but it was amazing defense. Absolute amazing defense right now is what we're seeing from the Indiana Fever. They're kind of getting bailed out with these free throws and tough shots. Yeah, it is whistle happy time right now. I don't like these foul calls. Let them play a little bit. You're letting Kelsey Plum see the ball go into the hoop. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, I don't like it. Y'all saying that's a walk? Possibly. Kelsey Mitchell comes back into the game. That's what you need to see. She's been very efficient in this game. She hasn't shot up too many shots as Lexi Hole's going to take a seat. Yeah, I want to see more of her shooting the basketball down the stretch here. 6 minutes to go in 30 seconds, in this game. 75-74 in favor of the Indiana Fever here. We got the ball. Here's a great Aaron McDonald to Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston on the low post going to work. Aliyah Boston over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell over to Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard over to Aliyah Boston on the low post. Big time polar bear things. What do you call her in the paint? A beast. A beast in the paint is what Aliyah Boston is. Beautiful, beautiful basketball. As here's Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum getting 7. Oh, no. That's Hamby now. Hamby going to work. Hamby. Beautiful defense from the Fever. It's going to stay with the Sparks. Great tip. Hopefully, Azera Stevens is good. She looked a little shaken up there. All right, we're going to have a stoppage of play here. Timeout by somebody, I'm assuming. We're looking good right now, y'all. Looking good. We need to see more of the Fever keeping this defense. Like, I would say the first 4 minutes and 5 seconds of this quarter has been exceptional defense from the Fever. They've only given the Sparks 4 points. Now, granted, the Fever have only scored 11. But, hey, 11-4 as a run is 10-4 as a run is big time. Fever scored 7 points. 10 points in this quarter. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, y'all. Pretty good right now. Matthew said got to get to 90. Yeah, you called it. Let's try to get to 90, y'all. 90. But hey, if it's getting to that point in the game where like this might not be a run type of game for either team. This might not be a game where either team gets a double-digit lead. It might be a close game down the stretch, y'all. It might be a back and forth type of game, and I wouldn't be too mad at that because we haven't seen the Fever in too many of these positions. When they win big. When they lose big. I want to see the Fever win it down the stretch. I want to see a close game win. So let's see if we can do that today. Let's see if we can accomplish that. What we don't want to see is a blowout in favor of the Sparks. We don't want to see the Fever collapse here. I would like to see a blowout in favor of the Fever, though. But they have the momentum right now. They're playing good defense. You get the defense up, good things will continue to happen for this team. I mean, the defense has been great so far in this game. It's been great, y'all. It's been exceptional. So I'm sorry, not in the game, in the fourth quarter. So far in the fourth quarter. And the game has been kind of mid. But so far in the fourth quarter, it's been legit. It's been legit, y'all. Been legit. Yeah. Down the stretch, key to the game offensively. We know defense is obviously a big thing, and getting rebounds after you get stops defensively is going to be big. So number one thing to worry about probably is going to be getting rebounds because you're getting stops. You got to make sure you're getting rebounds. You've done a good job of that here in this quarter. And then offensively, number one thing you're going to want to worry about is getting the ball down low because as much as Kelsey Mitchell's been great, and you have moments of Larry McDonald hitting shots, the jump shots is not what you want to go to. You want to go to the paint. The paint is where you want to go because that's been open. Natasha Howard and Aliyah Boston have been absolute studs down there in that paint. They've combined for probably nearly 40 now. Might be over 40 at this point. So we need to see more of attacking the paint. As the Sparks are inbounding it with 9 to shoot, they're getting to the corner. Kelsey Plum for 3, misses that one, and we get the rebound. Hey, y'all, we got a lot of people in the stream. Shout out to Sir Jax, though. He said it, not me. Click the like button. Hey, y'all, hey, Sir Jax said it, not me, man. If you guys are enjoying this stream, make sure you guys leave a like. It does help. You do be helping brothers out, or the E-brother. I am one person. As Aliyah Boston misses the free throw, we get the rebound, though. I said free throw. I meant layup. She draws. Hey, I'm liking this chippiness. Hold on. Let's hold on. Are you? I'm liking this. I'm liking this aggression. I'm liking this chippiness. This is I'm liking this feistiness from Aliyah. Like, move. Out the way, like. Yes, I like the eye roll. Y'all liking that? I'm liking that a lot. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a lot, y'all. I'm liking it a lot. As we do get the jump ball, Kelsey Mitchell comes up with it coming off a screen. Kelsey Mitchell making the pass to Aliyah Boston. Bruh. Shot clock one. Bruh. Y'all remember that game, bruh button? That might be before or after some of y'all's time. Got some older folks in here. Bruh button is something I used to play as a kid. It's not a game, y'all. It's just you just press a button, it goes bruh. I know it's stupid. If you haven't heard of it, it sounds dumb, I'm sure. But that's how I'm feeling about that, man. Here's Kelsey Mitchell over to Ari McDonald. Down to AB. Does she corral it? Yes, she does. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey for 3. Don't do it to him. She did. What a shot. We are here, y'all. 6-point lead. Get hyped. I'm loving it. Big time shot from Kelsey Mitchell. Fever with the 6-point lead with 5 minutes to go here. We totally got the momentum. Let's get a stop and put a cherry on top of this one. Let's hit him where it hurts. Good defense from Natasha Howard on Azira Stevens. Amazing defense. They're going to call foul, though. That was good. That was a good defense. Big time shot from Kelsey Mitchell with the time running out, y'all. Bang! She be in her groove. She be deep in her bag, like the fries at the bottom. And the fries are obviously coming from Ari McDonald because Ari McDonald obviously is Miss McDonald's. You know what I mean? Good things are happening on this team. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All on McDonald's. And the sauce on sauce from Kelsey Mitchell is obviously a necessity when you're eating McDonald's fries. I love the barbecue sauce from McDonald's. Don't eat McDonald's, though. I used to love McDonald's. I don't really eat McDonald's anymore. Don't eat McDonald's. But if you need to eat McDonald's, eat food. Don't be healthy over being fed. Anyway, that's a total aside. My bad, y'all. 80-75 in favor of the Fever here with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in this game. Fever got the basketball. And Aliyah Boston is going to the free throw line. I'm loving it. Oh, my gosh. We're looking good right now, y'all. I'm loving it so much. As AB misses the first free throw. Got to make our free throws. We're leaving a couple. Got to make our free throws. We got to. So we make the second one. 81-75 in favor of the Fever here, y'all. We're going the other way. Here's Hamby. The Fever will pick up a foul. Just trying to figure out what was going on, y'all. No good at all. No good. All right, Kelsey Plum, inbounding the basketball. Kelsey Plum. Sparks getting down low into the paint for the layup at the cup, and they make it over Aliyah Boston. That's no good. 4-point game, 81-77 in favor of the Fever here. Here's Ari McDonald getting downhill for the layup at the cup. Ari McDonald misses that one. We're going the other way, y'all. Bad couple stretches. Here's Azira Stevens kicking it over to Hamby. Hamby stopping. Good steal from a... No, she doesn't come up with it. Dang it. But we get the rebound. Amazing effort defensively from Aliyah Boston. We don't come up with it, but we end up getting the rebound and going the other way. Here's Ari McDonald. Over to Aliyah Boston. Over to Kelsey Mitchell. Dancing. Saucing. Hold on. Don't do it to him, Kelsey. She missed that one. We're going the other way, y'all. 81-77 in favor of the Fever here. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game. And the Fever foul. That was an obvious foul call. A little bit of a bump there. A little bit of a bump there, y'all. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. What do y'all think? What's predictions in this game? I think the Fever are going to win this one. They have the momentum right now. The Sparks are trying some things, but the Fever have the momentum right now. I'm expecting the Indiana Fever to get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell more than anything. Later in this game, she's probably going to get a lot of shots up. Question is, are we going to be able to get stops? And last layup we gave up was a bad layup to give up because the Sparks kind of got right to the cup and got a wide open layup. That's not what you want. You want to see better defense interior-wise from the Fever. So hopefully we can have better defense than that going forward in this game. And if we do have good interior defense, they're going to win this one because offensively we're better than the Sparks. Just got to keep the offensive pressure up, continue to attack the paint. And yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm totally spaced out. My bad, y'all. I'm spaced out. I'm thinking about something totally different. I'm spaced out right now. I'm here now. My bad, y'all. But yeah, y'all, the Fever, they definitely gotta get some stops. Yeah. I'm not really nervous right now. Even though the game is close, like it would be a shame if they lost this one. Like this one would actually hurt me because I'm confident the Fever are going to win this. Like I feel like this is the Fever's game right now. So maybe I'm a little too naive and I'm not, even though I've been here for all these games, I ain't learned my lesson yet. But I feel like the Fever are in the driver's seat. They should win this game. So I'm not really nervous. I'm not really I'm concerned just a little bit, but I think the Fever are going to win this one, y'all. They've got all the momentum. So if they lose it, like you got to have a big time collapse. And it's only 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. Like lock in for 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Andy just said something big time. Don't foul the 90% free throw shooter. What's up, Annie, by the way? Good to see you in here. Yes. No fouls in general. No fouls. We've been fouling a lot. No fouls. They're probably about to get into the bonus after like one or two more fouls, right? They might already be in the bonus. Because we've been fouling a lot with no fouls in this fourth quarter, yo. You got to do a good job of defending without fouling. You don't want to send them to the free throw line. Don't want to send them to the free throw line. As she's at the free throw line right now. It makes the first one, and they are in the bonus now. They're in the bonus now. They're in the bonus now, y'all. They're in the bonus. Bro, Noah, you got 21,000 on the line? 21,000 what? Dollars? Am I missing something on this game? Or I read that wrong. Let me know what you meant by that, Noah. There's no way you got 21K on this game. And Sophie for the layup. And 1, too. I didn't even realize they called foul. Big time. Yes, that's what we need. So we need. Let me stop screaming. I don't mean to turn this into Sesame Street, but I love the take to the cup. Big layup. They're fouling. I'm loving the dance afterwards. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm loving it. Now I got 11K to win 21K. Bruh. There are some people who are doing fine in life, people who are doing bad in life, some people who are doing fine in life, and there's people who put 11K on games. You know, shout out to you. The fact that you have that to put on this game, a random game, it's crazy. As the Sparks make a layup, I hope they win for you, Noah. I hope they win this game for you, Noah. That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. A lot of money on the line. And here's Natasha Howard getting down low into the paint. And it's a turnover. No good, y'all. No good. No good, y'all. No good at all. We gotta contribute. I think they were looking for a foul there. No, I know you're freaking sweating, man. I would be in a pool of sweat. As Azir Stevens gets the rebound, kicks it back out. They're getting down low into the paint. For everybody who's just joining, this man's got 11K on this game. Chance to win 21. Y'all, I'm assuming it's a man, Noah. Yes, here's Aliyah Boston getting down low. We give up a layup, and Aliyah Boston draws the foul. All right, y'all. Draws the foul, y'all. We got to get this win, y'all. We got to get this win. I don't like the scores we're allowing on the other end, but we're getting some free throws. Continue to attack the paint, and we got to get some fouls. Noah said he is a man. That's good. Oh, it's not good. I mean, you could have been a woman. I'm just, my prediction was good, is what I mean. Prayers for our brother Noah in the chat. Let's hope the Fever can get the win, man. It's Aliyah Boston misses the first free throw. Got to get the second one, man. Angela said this is stressing me out. Yeah, it's kind of stressing me out too, and I don't have 11K on the game. All right, 1 or 2 for the free throw line, 85 to 83 in favor of the Fever here with 2 minutes to go in this game. They're pushing it the other way if they're the LA Sparks. Over to Azira Stevens. Azira. Over to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey. Over to Stevens for the three-point shot in the corner. Misses that one. Big rebound. Big play from the Indiana Fever. We're going the other way. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Lock in. We got to lock in right now, y'all. Got to lock in right now, y'all. I'm not going to really look over here because my score's a little off. So I don't want to get it spoiled. So I'm going to turn a little like this right real quick. Here's Kelsey Mitchell making the layup at the cup. I'm loving it. Attack the paint. I'm loving it a lot. I'm loving it a lot. Here's Kelsey Plum. Down low to Rakia Jackson, and horrible foul. Horrible foul. That one hurts. Hurts a lot. I don't know why she did that. Why did she jump like that? Definitely a momentum shifter. And they're probably going to make that free throw to make it 86-87. I'm not liking that at all. And that was a out of control foul as well. Could have been more. Luckily, it wasn't. Here's Ari McDonald. Getting it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey coming off a screen. Just 1 minute and 50 seconds left. 87-86 in favor of the Fever. And Kelsey Mitchell gets down low. No fouls called. Could have been a foul. Could have been a foul there. No fouls called. 87-86 in favor of the Fever. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in this game. Sparks have the basketball at the top of the key. Over. Down to Rakia Jackson. No foul is called. Could have been an offensive foul. Could have been a blocking foul. Was nothing called there. Rakia Jackson made the layup. So 2 back-to-back plays. Refs aren't calling anything. They're allowing them to be physical. 88-87 in favor of the Sparks now with 57 seconds left. It's a close game, y'all. Let's see what the Fever can give us on the next opportunity. See what the Fever can give us, y'all. It's they're going back and forth. It's been back and forth the entirety of the game. So them giving up the lead here isn't crazy if you're just now tuning in, because it's been like this for the entirety of the game. They've been going back and forth since the first quarter. It's been probably over 20 lead changes in this game. Maybe not 20, but it's been a lot of lead changes in this game. Probably not 20, but it's been close. It hasn't been a 10-point lead really for either team. But the Sparks are on a 9-3 run right now. They have the momentum. See what we can get going down low. The Fever needs to go down low into the paint and try to get a layup. The paint's been wide open. If you go for a 3, you're more comfortable. Obviously, Kelsey Mitchell can give you one. But I would go down low into the paint for a layup. I know Kelsey missed one. I'd probably try to get it to Kelsey again or to Aliyah Boston. Either or works. Or Natasha Howard. She's been pretty good in the paint in this game. She could be like, your fallout option. Or maybe go with Natasha, but the paint is probably going to be open for the Fever on this play. And assuming you make a layup and then you go up 1, then your priority shifts to defense. And how many timeouts do the Fever have? That's going to be something that we're going to have to see here, because if they have a couple timeouts, what I would probably do here off the score is call timeout, take Mitchell out the game, and run a lineup of like Ari, Lexi, and Sophie defensively. And we got 2 timeouts. That's what I would do. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell going to Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston to Ari McDonald. 48 seconds left to go here in this game. Kelsey Mitchell down to Aliyah Boston for the layup at the cup. She misses it. Don't foul. Don't foul. And we foul. Oh, they're going to call timeout? Was it a foul or a timeout? It's going to be a close one, Noah. Hope they can 40 seconds. See what you can get, man. See what we can get, Noah. I know you got a lot of money on this game. 6-point lead, huh? Oh, man. So it's going to be going to the Sparks. We got to get a stop. I mean, the game is dependent upon a stop here. If we can get a stop and score on the other side, good things will happen. But we got to get a stop, though. The Fever have to get a stop on this play. If they don't get a stop, you can't give up a 3. If you give up a 3, the game is probably over. With only 40 seconds left, you need a stop, and then you need to get a layup. You've missed a couple of bunnies. With the Kelsey Mitchell missed layup and now the Aliyah Boston missed layup, sure, you could argue there was a little bit of contact, but we missed some layups here at the end of this game. So let's try to get a stop, y'all. Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. That's why I'm not speaking much. I can't look at my computer anymore because I got the score up on the live stream. I don't want to get it spoiled. I'm behind a little bit. All right, here's Kelsey Plum inbounding the basketball. Kelsey Plum inbounding it to Rikia Jackson. Rikia Jackson kicking it over. Coming off the screen here is the Sparks over to Kelsey Plum. Amazing defense. She comes up with a steal. Big time steal from the Fever. And they're going to call timeout. That was Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald. Oh, Ari McDonald has helped this team since she came. Don't make me start singing on the mic, y'all. I could sing for that defensive play right now, y'all. I could bust out the R&B right now. Oh, Ari. No, I can't sing, y'all. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise. We got to get a score here. Fever have 18 seconds to shoot, so it doesn't really. You don't have to rush the shot. You also don't have to wind down the clock. I would actually probably. Would I prefer? You want probably down as much time as you can here, and maybe you draw a foul, and then the whole game plan changes. But there's about a 6.5 second differential between the shot and game clock right now. So Fever have 18 to shoot. You need a score on this play. And even if you just get down into the paint and draw a foul, like that'll be good as well, y'all. That'll be good as well, y'all. A Square said, please don't sing, Carter, man. I won't do it again. I told you I wouldn't. I promise I won't. Unless something happens, I might bust out a tune. I might bust out a tune for the one time. But we'll see. I am not a man of my word. I lie all the time. Just the human condition. Let's score here, y'all. We got to get down low into the paint and score a bucket, y'all. Ari McDonald, big time play. Give us another opportunity. Let's score, y'all. Let's get hype. Let's win this game. Score here and then get a stop. Or draw a foul and reset the shot clock. All right, the Fever inbounded to Aliyah Boston. 23 seconds left. They're down one. Aliyah Boston on the low post, going to work. Aliyah Boston kicking it out to Sophie Cunningham. 11 to shoot here. Back to Aliyah Boston. They're going to send help to Aliyah. Aliyah's going to kick it out. Ari McDonald for three. Misses that one. We get the rebound. Big rebound from Lexi Hole. Lexi Hole going back up with it. Misses that one, though. And we foul. That was a little bit of a rush from Lexi Hole. That might have just cost us the game. We still got 3 seconds. We'll see what happens. But that was a little bit of a rush there from the Fever off the rebound from Lexi Hole. I would have probably called timeout if I was Lexi. But in the heat of the game, you can't blame her for that. She got fouled. I would say Lexi probably got fouled there, but they haven't been calling fouls late in this game. That's what the refs have established. It could have been a foul though, for sure. But hey, that was a little bit of a rush shot from Lexi Hole. Not sure what she was thinking there. It's all right though. We still got 3 seconds to go in this game, and a lot's going to depend on if Stevens misses the second free throw. If she misses it, the Fever have to get the rebound. I wonder if she'll miss it on purpose. That'd be a dumb idea because if the Fever do get the rebound, then we can get a 3 to win the game. She misses it, and the Fever get the rebound. Timeout. Wow. They're calling foul there. Wow. That's and the refs are talking. I mean, they're gonna call. They gotta replay I need to see where the foul occurred. Is that gonna give us free throws? So there's no foul. Aliyah Boston for the tie. She misses it. That's game. That's game, y'all. That's game. Golly, that's a heartbreaker. Everything going right in that game. Wasn't a bad loss. It was a game where they fought tooth and nail. It wasn't a game where they had a 20-point lead and they lost it. It was a back and forth game throughout the entirety of it, and the Sparks wanted it more at the end there. Just some missed layups at the cup, some getting down low, refs not giving you foul calls, and there was a loose ball foul in that last play, and the Fever didn't end up getting free throws. That was weird. But this was a good game. It was a good game. It was a fun game. You missed Caden Clark out there, obviously. Fever played well. You had some great moments. The Sparks just wanted it more at the end there. Tough one. Tough one, y'all. Tough one. Tough game. It wasn't a terrible finish, y'all. It wasn't a horrible game. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was more of just the Fever not having it at the end there. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna probably get out of here soon. Give it a couple more minutes and chat with y'all after the game, and then I'll give you guys my video later on. Sorry to Noah, by the way, man. Noah, man. That's tough, Noah. That's tough. Yeah, I mean, it was a I'm kind of defeated, but it was a tough game to lose, but it was a game where the Fever fought throughout the entirety of it. You saw them pick up their defensive intensity late in the game. They got some stuff they needed to. Just didn't go their way with the calls. They didn't get the fouls. They missed some layups, which was big. So yeah. What y'all mean? Sorry, I won. Wait, no, you won. Oh, Noah won. Oh, you bet the under. Well, tough loss for the Fever, but shout out to Noah. Bet up. What are you up 10K? Shout out to Noah then. At least we know Noah's up right now. Congrats, Noah. Tough loss for the Fever though, y'all. I'm about to get out of here though. Yeah, man. Thanks to everybody who donated in the stream. Thanks to everybody who was here. We peaked at over 500 viewers, which was big time. Shout out to everybody who was here. Make sure you guys tune in later on for the video, y'all. It will be out tonight. And yeah, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. My mind went blank again. I totally did, man. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Peace out, yeah. Tough game, man. Tough game, but we'll cover it all later. I'll give you guys all my thoughts, man. Good night, y'all. Good night.